He has worked through the evolution, and now at 42 years old, born in 1958, he gives away 14 years to Pedro Rizzo. The time has come for a classic confrontation in the heavyweight division. Our title marquee matchup, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of UFC 27. This event will pit two of the finest heavyweight warriors.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
And his opponent, he is a two-time Olympic wrestling alternate, a Sambo freestyle and Greco-Roman national champion. He is the UFC 5 champion, Ultimate 95 champion, and the UFC 9 Super Fight champion. Standing 6 feet, 2 inches tall, weighing in at 259 pounds. Fighting out of Coldwater, Michigan, he is a true legend of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beast is back. Please welcome Dan the Beast Severn.
Big John was there during the infancy and the evolution. Big John looked at me today and said, the Beast is back, man. He's as excited as any of us. In anticipation of what could be another great heavyweight match. Remember, Frank, Pedro wants to try to end it quickly. Let's see.
He's ready to go for it. There's a look of intensity on his face that I've never seen before. Great counter to the takedown. Just turn, toss, and go.
Severn is a wrestler. He always has been, he always will be. Will he be overmatched by a kid who can strike them as well as anyone in the mixed martial arts world today?
Rizzo's throwing him. He's got his beat on him.
Extremely focused and determined. And Pedro was very insightful when we talked to him yesterday, talking about how difficult the last 6 months had been. He'd never lost before.
I saw Pedro's very first professional fight in Brazil and immediately was impressed. Oh, nice head kick. Skimmed the head there. Really close. Got Dan's attention right away with that.
You know, Jeff Flatnick once told me, failure is the greatest time of learning or the time in which you quit.
Oh, powerful inside leg kick. Put him right down.
No quit here tonight in Pedro Rizzo, taking advantage of Dan the Beast Severn early. Severn's got to want to shoot at one point, right?
He's looking for a way in. He's looking for a clean takedown. You see him throwing some fakes and what, but Pedro's coming with a lot of power. Dan's really concerned about it.
Oh, got him again. And the knee goes down. The knee goes down.
Right to the knee. Right to the knee. Oh, powerful kick. Right to the knee.
Pedro Rizzo once and twice, and he finishes it quickly. And a great show of respect as he took out the knee of Dan the Beast Severn. Becky Levy, one of the greatest female fighters in the world, coming in to check on Dan the Beast Severn, and it is over. Pedro the Rock Rizzo promised early intensity, and he delivers a shot that might have popped something in the right knee of Dan Severn. We could hear it.
He kicked him right on the inside of his knee. You see on the replay right here, he loads up, kind of fakes with the hands a little bit, and he comes way in on that knee, just right on the inside of the tendons. You see it flop around there with no weight. That hurt. Immediately, you see the pain register. Oh, my.
exactly what I told you. I said.
You see it from another angle. He just steps in deep and catches it right on the inside of the knee. 2 in a row.
And that was it. So the Beast is back, but not for as long as he had anticipated. Watch the force in which he uses it. Boom. That's the Muay Thai background right there. That's what Pedro's built on.
Yeah, he's got a very, very strong base in Muay Thai. You know, he trained in Chikarichi Gym in Holland. He's trained with the best kickboxers in the world. He is a phenomenal kickboxer with tons and tons of power. You saw an example of it right there. Just crushed him with that inside kick.
You know, it's interesting. I asked John Peretti, for a guy, and I talked to you too about it, Frank, for a guy who had only lost once, was he being unfairly criticized, unfairly questioned? I guess maybe he answered some of those critics here.
I thought so. You know, I thought he had a bad night, and unfortunately, you're only as good as your last show. You're only as good as your last movie. You know what I mean? He puts it on the line. You had a bad night, but he cleaned himself up tonight, and he's definitely at the top of the game.
Well, John Peretti had talked about that he wasn't certain that the Beast would be able to handle Pedro Hizzo, and Pedro Hizzo jumping up in celebration, and man, what a relief.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 32 seconds of the first round, we have a winner by referee stoppage. Pedro the Rock Hizzo!
Maybe taking one step closer to seeing Kevin Randleman again, but Randleman will have to get past Couture in November. Right now, though, it's Pedro Hizzo's moment.
Oh, let's check that replay again. Right on the inside. He knew he had that power shot, and he got it twice in a row. You see the redness on Dan's leg, just sunk it in deep. Look at the look of determination on Hizzo's face. Even when it's over,